The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hold up, hashtag heels for life. Wanna welcome everybody, yeah, we gotta get it hype. Hey, every week talking wrestling, we get into it. Current events, even guests that we're interviewing. Hosted by Chris, Kid USA, and Nappy Boy. Shout out to Ziggy, put the smack down, you can't ignore. The best you gon' find anywhere online. Tell the competition they about to get clothesline. Hold up, hashtag heels for life. Let's go.
Welcome everyone to Hashtag Heels for Life Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, Mr. Team Ricky.
And Kid USA.
So today, everyone, weird day. Woke up this morning, thought I was gonna do an interview. The guest of honor actually had to reschedule due to some issues with his. I believe he was having some issues or whatever, but we did reschedule for Tuesday. I believe it's going to be at 8 o'clock, if I'm not mistaken. So that will be episode 190. Today, this is a special episode. We're going to be talking a lot about what happened last week. WWE Raw, WWE SmackDown, NXT, and then, of course, the main will be CM Punk in the situation with AEW. So before we start, I need you to hit that thumbs up and comment on this video. Then I need you to subscribe on YouTube. Then I need you to hit that notification bell so you can get news and rumors from Hashtag Heels for Life on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you kindly. All right, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about Raw. We're going to talk a little bit the hits and miss. We're not going to go over the whole entire card because I don't need to. Let's talk about
not 3 hours worth.
Yeah, so we don't have that type of time. So let's talk about this number real quick. So I think that this was the best segment of Raw. KO versus Drew McIntyre. What the passion here, like it gave me goosebumps. Like, I mean, the Kevin Owens that we know and love came back full force, made it known that I'm going after every title in the WWE, and especially I'm going after Roman, whenever, he gets the time or whatever. But I think I'm just going to just kick the door open or whatever, because like I haven't been champion in almost 5 fucking years, y'all. Like, that's unheard of. Kevin Owens is like one of them talents. Like, bro, like you just signed he doesn't
need a title to be relevant.
No, he don't. Well, I can't exactly say that because like Kevin Owens haven't been relevant in a while. Even with his big match with Stone Cold. I mean, like he literally fought a fossil. You know what I'm saying? A nostalgic fossil, okay? I'm not trying to disrespect Stone Cold, but at the same time, like I'm trying to be nice about the situation, because you know what I'm saying? Like Kevin Owens should be like where Roman Reigns is. Like he's that good, but
it's the look. Roman Reigns has got that look. Kevin Owens,
I don't know what look you talking about.
It's a presence. It's a presence that you have on TV, and Kevin Owens doesn't have it. He can talk, but Roman Reigns, look how he's been built up since the Shield, and everybody kept giving him crap about wearing that vest all the damn time. And then he took the vest off, got the veneers, shaped up the beard, and started talking better on the mic. And next thing you know, he's moving needles or pushing needles.
But what needle have he moved though? Like. Seriously, like what needle has he moved?
The SmackDown ratings. That's about it. I mean, that's the only reason people watch SmackDown nowadays.
Has it went past like 3 million?
Oh no. No, they're not gonna see those. They're not gonna see those kind of numbers.
Then I'm sorry, you're not a needle mover. I'm sorry. I mean, if you're stagnant at like 2 million, I mean, yes, we can sit back and we can talk about AEW being stagnant at 1 million, but
Man, that's
SmackDown's doing the same thing too. So I that's just me. That's just me.
I mean, we also got to think that people are recording it on DVR. They're not watching it live like they used to.
That's true too.
You know, when you have a show on Monday and then you have a show on Friday, Mondays is like the beginning of the week. Nobody's not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
They go ahead and watch it, but I mean, not a whole lot of people are going to be watching, and they're going to be suffering because Monday Night Football is going to be coming back. You know?
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So let me highlight this again, and I'm gonna kind of go through the comments and seeing what everybody's thinking. So shout out to Antoine. Antoine said, "Good afternoon, gentlemen. Jaquez from the Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast said, you're." Then Derek said, "That's great." Jaquez said that this segment was cringe. Please explain. Sami Zayn and KO will be after the WWE Tag Team titles first. I don't see how. One is on SmackDown, one is on Raw, but whatever. Let's see. Stop, kid. Cruz said that KO should be in the main event. He should be main event talent. That's all I'm saying. Jaquez said that Sami and KO are taking the titles off the Usos. Once again, one is on Raw, one's on SmackDown. Austin said, the troublemaker is back. I don't know who you're talking about, but okay. Let's see. Antoine said, laughing his ass off. He said the veneers, you know,
veneers. Roman Reigns came back, he had different teeth.
Yeah, he had like boxer teeth or some type of shit, I guess. Cruz said that Roman's keeping the rating steady. Is he? I guess he is. I don't know. Jaquez said that WWE will never get to 3 million, even if you had Chris Benoit, a Ghost versus Kurt Angle from the
Percocet Angle. When he was when he was on Perk Angle, he was hopped up on pills.
Oh, in the Ultimate Submission match. Okay.
Yeah. When he was doing flips off the stage in TNA.
Right. And then Willis said that that was Vince's idea of who a wrestler should be, but KO is a hunter guy. That's a very good point. Willis said Roman, that is. And then also said, you're the troublemaker. Don't lie. I plead the fifth. Jaquez said, stop saying one's on Raw and the other on SmackDown when they're doing a draft in September. Still, that's speculation. I'm sorry, but that's just speculation. That doesn't mean that just because a draft is coming doesn't mean that they're going to put each other on the same show.
Draft.
I mean, we're still talking about that. I mean, whatever. But go ahead, bro.
I don't know what the ratings were for Raw because honestly, only watch it just for a little bit. And if I do the recap of the whole show, watch the promo and see how well that went, you could just see the passion that he had when he was talking. That there was a lot of anger in that, and there was a lot of meaning towards that.
And that's what
makes it real.
Because if you look at it, I think both of them were very frustrated, with their positions in the company.
Well, they're basically, saying we're wrestlers and we're in a wrestling ring, all that shit. And great. You can say that all you want now. It's like that word's not banned anymore. You can go ahead and say wrestling,
right?
Wrestling ring, and I'm waiting for them to say, title or belt,
right? Wait a minute, that's still banned.
Belt is, as far as I know, belt is.
Really?
They always called it the WWE Championship. They didn't call it WWE title. They didn't call it WWE belt or anything like that. It's a belt.
That's so stupid to me. So Austin said that Shayna is taking Liv's title, and then Austin said,
"Go ahead." I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Austin said that, Chris, you need to explain the Quincy photo that I just sent you. I actually have it. I will show it on the NXT part, and then we will dissect that part. And then Jaquez said that that's why it was cringe. They are pushing the wrestling world as a huge thing, like it hasn't been done before. I mean, I want. Go ahead.
That's like AEW saying shit. Every time you
over and over again.
Every time you hear the word shit, take a shot. because that's how many times it's going to happen.
Exactly.
But yeah, the wrestling thing is just, I mean, yeah, that's great. They're doing it, but don't oversaturate it.
Right. And then Trucking in Reverse said only Cody Rhodes says belt. LOL. I mean, he has a point. Yeah. All right, let's go into some other news. What else happened on Raw that's newsworthy? Nothing.
Wasn't the Dominic Mysterio thing? Wasn't that? Isn't that? Aren't they still doing?
Oh yeah, that's right. So Rey Mysterio continuously keep getting his ass whooped. I'm just ready for that part to end. I mean, they're not really going anywhere. I want the story to end. Like, I mean, if they're not really doing anything with the storyline, then just end it. Just kill off Rey and Dominic and just be done with it. Throw them in the trash. You know, drive a truck and just run into that bitch. I mean, just, you know, KO, fatality. You know, the judgment wins. You know, I mean, you can do that. AJ versus Bobby. What did you think about them?
I still haven't seen that match.
Okay, so
and I kept hearing it. I heard it was really good.
It was. I mean, even though Bobby like dominated the whole entire match, Loomis actually came out and I believe he attacked Corey Graves, I believe. If I'm not mistaken,
I think Reese was talking about that the camera angle or something, that WWE camera. I can't remember exactly what he said.
Mm-hmm.
But it was somehow how he made his debut back.
Mm-hmm.
What was his name? Loomis?
Oh, he attacked the Miz. Okay.
Miz. Okay.
Yeah, he attacked the Miz. Okay. Because I was trying to figure out like which week was this?
It was like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Okay.
It wasn't this past Monday. It was the Monday before that.
Okay. So let's see what else.
I know Miz had a
family appear.
Oh my god, yeah. Jeez.
I mean, once again, like I don't even remember Monday. I just remember like it's in bits of Monday. So it's
Miz had a bloody nose. He got popped in the nose. I know that. And
that's newsworthy.
Not really. It's a slow news day for them. But he got a bloody nose, and he looked like he was kind of dazed by it. So I tried to watch it just to see exactly what happened. I couldn't see it.
And then Austin Jones said that if you get rid of Rey and Dominic, what Judgment going to do? I mean, that's what creative writers supposed to come up with, right?
Transfer him over to SmackDown.
I mean, I don't think that's going to do anything, but okay. Jaguar said no, he attacked Miz. And then Austin said Monday is all about wrestling, nothing more, nothing less. Okay. All right. Jaguar said it's okay, Chris. After Dynamite, nobody remembers Raw. There's no returns, no debuts. LOL. And then Antoine said that they found more money Vince paid for. Honestly, this is not newsworthy. Like, if he did something substantial, like something like really, really big, then we'll probably talk about it. But like, okay, yeah, he been paying off hoes ever since like, ever since the 90s. So like, really, I'm like to the point, like, I just really don't give a shit.
He's gone.
Now, you know? He's gone. We don't
he's
give
gone.
a fuck.
It's an end result.
Bye. You know. Willis says I'm going to watch Raw Monday for the first time in 3 years this week. I mean, for the past like 2 weeks, it's been actually good. It's just when we get past, like what Jacoya said, when we get past Wednesday, it's like I don't even remember what happened on Raw. That was like really the only three things that I remembered was AJ versus Bobby. That segment with KO and Drew McIntyre, and the Loomis attack on Miz. That's the only things that I actually remember. So. Santos is main roster bound. Now he's talking about the dude from NXT. I know a little bit about him. I don't watch NXT like that, so I can't really indulge in that. You say you don't? Yeah, so
I don't watch it like that.
Yeah. Jaguar said that there's rumors that Karrion and Scarlett could join Judgment Day. What do you think about that? Yeah, because I heard rumors about that too.
They don't need the Judgment Day.
Do the Judgment Day need them?
Yes. Because, I mean, carrying it with Finn Balor and Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, that's great. Just, you don't have to keep adding more people.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the NWO.
Yeah,
for real.
You know, they hand out a Judgment Day T-shirt. Here you go. You know,
right.
Scarlett and Karrion Kross, they just be by themselves. They'll be perfectly fine.
And then Jaquez said he basically used money to pay off stuff for Trump. That's all. Jaquez said Damian Priest also wants Santos in Judgment Day. And then Austin said lies.
Why does everybody want everybody to be in Judgment Day?
They're
not that good.
They're really not. They're
not good.
They're really not. But Derek said Fatal 5-Way was great on SmackDown though.
That was good.
What you know what? I forgot to get the shit.
It was for the Intercontinental Championship, the number one contender.
Oh,
yes.
Sami
Zayn,
which got a huge pop in Montreal.
Who else? Oh, damn it. My name.
You want me to look it up?
Yeah, the names are blanking here. Happy Corbin, whatever his little sidekick that turned, face. Who else was it? Oh, Ricochet. He was like a bouncing trampoline rubber band all over the place. He get hit. He was bouncing all over the place.
So you got Madcap Moss, Ricochet, Sami Zayn, Happy Corbin, and Sheamus.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sheamus. Yeah, Sheamus versus Gunther, not Gunther. Gunther. Yeah, that's actually gonna be pretty good. I think that would be a pretty good match. Because it's definitely a lot better than Sami Zayn, but I mean, they were just giving him the pop because of the home field advantage.
Right, exactly. And then also there was a Vikings funeral for the New Day.
Oh, yeah. I thought Sarah Logan was going to be the female in that video, the one that put the paint on their face, because I think she's married to one of them.
I think so too. Yeah. Let's see. And then, of course, I'm sorry. This is on SmackDown. I'm sorry. So let's kind of go to Heat Wave was this past Tuesday, correct?
Yes.
I believe it was this past Tuesday. I watched it. It was Heat Wave wasn't really that great.
Heat Wave.
I know they're copying off of ECW. And this is what like really pisses me off too. It's like what they do is they go into WCW and ECW archives, come up with these names, and like I said, back in the day, Heatwave was the shit. And then you have this back in the day. And now they bring up these names and shit, which they're trying to be nostalgic, And it's like, this is the shit that you gonna give me? This shit right here, and I thought they was going to come a little bit better than that, but I was wrong. So, but there were a couple matches that were decent. The street fight was pretty good. The rival of the best friends, I forgot who them females are or whatever. Like I said, I don't really watch NXT like that, but I did watch it for about 2 hours or so. So, the main event was decent. I thought Braun Breaker was actually going to lose that title, but he's considered the face of NXT. And more than likely, he's going to go to the main roster pretty soon. It's just a matter of when.
Is he the guy that's going to take the belt off of Roman? Probably not.
Probably not, because like the main event picture is so stacked. There's Braun Breaker is like nowhere in that breaker. I'm sorry. He's nowhere in that equation right now. So like, let's talk about this like next year sometime, and then we can revisit that.
Let's see where he's at.
Yeah. Let's see. Austin Jones, he said Sheamus versus Gunther is a match I'm looking forward to.
I think that's a Clash at the Castle.
Yes. Yeah. Jaquez said that
Shane
did a rap.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that once we get to SmackDown. Yeah, we'll
God.
talk about that in a minute.
So cringy.
Yeah. Austin said that Heatwave sucks. Move along. And then Mr. Flex, love Flex. He said, Flex shouting out from Minnesota. You're not that far from me. I'm in Wisconsin. Kevin said that so if KO get in the draft to SmackDown, could him and Sammy take the tag team titles away from the Usos? Okay, let's see if that happens, and if that does happen, then we can come on here. We can talk about it right now. I mean, it's a very interesting concept, you know, with Sami Zayn and KO teaming up with each other, and they're both heels. I could see that, but right now, Sammy is just like a dirty ass cab driver right now. That's just the Usos lackey. I mean,
yeah,
that's about it. So. Am I a Packer fan? I live in Wisconsin. I mean, you do.
He's a Redskin fan.
Yeah, I'm a Redskin fan. Yes. Jaquez said, "Let's talk about heat wave spoiling the NXT UK tournament results before it even airs." I mean, okay. So, are you saying that that's like the main event? The UK NXT UK champion versus the NXT champion.
I mean, when was the last time anybody actually watched NXT UK?
Nah, I don't watch NXT UK. I don't, and I'm like I say, I'm not even being shady or anything like that. I just don't watch it. They all can't be the Acclaimed. Who are you talking about? Oh, you talking about Hit and Miss? Oh, okay, yeah, Hit and Miss role. Okay. Derek, he said we already knew who was going to win it anyway. I don't know what match he was talking about, but yeah. And then Antoine said, didn't they shut down NXT UK? I believe so, because it's like they're being migrated over to the main NXT 2.0 roster. So yeah, I guess so. So let's kind of talk about this number real quick. What the fuck is this? So this is definitely a hit for me. I don't know. This is I guess this is what's her name? Leo, Lapo, Rio. No. What's that one black chick or whatever that always have her ass hanging out or whatever? What's her name?
Huh?
She's a rapper. Leo.
Nicki Minaj?
No, not her. The fat bitch. I mean, excuse me. The fat girl.
Oh,
Lizzo. Yeah, her.
Lizzo.
Yeah, Lizzo.
Come on, man.
I mean, if you really look at this, I mean, like, you know, Big Viscera and Velveteen Dream had a child, and this came out, he wearing the brats and shit, humping poles and all this crap. Like, I mean, Precious, you stupid.
That's so fucked up.
He do look a little like Precious though. Black Honey Boo Boo. That's wow.
Oh, come on now.
I can't. Okay, let's move on to the next item. So meanwhile on SmackDown, we get hit or miss roll. So, somebody tried to argue me and T.O. down about hit row. I told them, I basically said that without Swerve, hit row is just basically another Job Squad. I mean, I listened to the rap and I immediately cut it off. Like, none of them can rap. This is basically stereotyping once again. Black folks that's just coming on there, rapping, mumble rap, they get a deal, and now they're like, you know what I'm saying, like the next biggest thing or some type of shit. Yes, this was just cringeworthy. None of them can rap. I'm like, dude, stop trying to rap. I mean, like, you are not the Acclaim. Stop it. And I see. BFAB or whatever, you know, what's it? BFAB needs to go back to the OnlyFans commercials. She's not talented to me. I'm sorry. She's not. Austin said that Hit Row is feuding with the Max Models mini feud. I'm sorry, but they give me a lot of life.
That tag team, just from promos alone, with that group.
They're hilarious.
Yeah, it had me laughing the whole time.
I mean, especially they debut. I'm sitting up here laughing my fucking ass off. I should have never called them Nilly Vanilli. They are way better than that. So, but yes, moving on. So we did get this. We did get Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. So I like how they're going with this storyline. They're really tapping into Reigns' vulnerability when the Usos is not there. It really did make Drew McIntyre look very, very strong in this segment. Reigns, he did get like a Superman punch or whatever, but he did get a Claymore, kick to the face or whatever. Sami Zayn tried to intervene, and that didn't work because he got a kick to the face. Usos, I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was the Usos there? Yeah, they were. I believe they were there. I think they came. Wait a minute. Were they? Wait a minute, because I think somebody else came out. Hold on one second. Let me see. Let me go and look. Because I believe. Let me see. Viking Raiders. Okay. It's a solid segment. I'm trying to see if the Usos actually came out. I don't think they did.
I didn't get to finish watching it all. But as far as I know, I don't think they did because Sammy answered his phone, Roman Reigns' phone. Because he picked up the phone. He's like, Tribal Chief. I mean, Roman Reigns' phone.
Yeah, so Sammy came out and he basically intercepted the kick. And then eventually Drew, kicked Roman, and then he held up both the titles, very dominant. That was a dominant statement by Drew McIntyre, but I don't believe that he is going to win this. I don't think he's going to win the title, so.
No.
It would be a good field goal moment, but yeah.
It'll last all of a week.
You think it'll last a week?
Yeah. It'll last all of a week.
Yeah.
The person that takes the titles off of Roman, it has to be a very important show. It has to be a very good story build up. The person that he's got to be facing is got to be basically white hot. He can't be just some guy that's just we're gonna put the titles on him because he works pretty hard. So, and I don't see Drew McIntyre being that person, not right now at least.
Yeah, Sammy tried to say the Tribal Chief, and you see what he got with that. So,
kick.
Yep, Botchmore kick. And then Austin said that the kick is the start of Sami Zayn's face baby turn. You think he gonna turn baby face?
Well, if he does, what he needs to do is cut his hair and that beard.
Yes, because he looks like somebody's grandmother. Dead ass. Juan said that
he just looked like a sweaty ass mess.
He does.
He
looks like a wet
shit.
dog, right? It's like, looks like a Saint Bernard or some shit. And then Juan said that they did because they couldn't cross the Canadian border. So for once, Roman was alone, except Sammy coming in and taking a hit. That was it. So is that the truth, or y'all just
I don't know. I didn't hear anything or read anything about that, why they weren't there. I mean, they had a camera crew guy or one of the WWE production crew hand Roman the microphone. He was scared.
And then Jaquez said that we got an El Generico reference from Michael Cole. I'm sorry, but I did not. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to SmackDown like that. I was tired, so I didn't. Yeah, and then Austin said that Cody wants the world title, not the Universal. They're going to split the titles first. Yeah, we'll see if that happens. Then Jaquez said, yes, it is true. It came out today. I forgot to send it in the chat. And then Austin said, Sammy been here for 5 years. It's time for a change. And then we seen this, y'all, also on SmackDown. So I got a video of this. Let me see if I can post it right here. So,
you break your arm right now. Ooh, but I want to wait.
That kick was so disrespectful, bro. That was the most disrespectful kick ever. But you know what? Liv deserved it though, because like
She called her a bootleg Ronda Rousey.
Yeah,
So
she
she
deserved
gave her a bootleg. Bow.
She did. She really did. Really did. And that shit gave me life. Like, damn, like she didn't have to kick her like that. Oh my god. So let's kind of go over the card real quick for Clash at the Castle. Now, just to let everybody know that the card is subject to change. But right now, this is what it's looking like right now.
Almost versus Veer Mahan. Okay.
You say who?
Veer Mahan.
So who is the face in this situation?
Veer.
Veer is the face. Ain't he been going around choking out people?
Yeah, but I think he's also been doing some like goofy shit off the side. Like,
why am I not surprised? Why? I mean, bro, like, why am I not surprised? Like, seriously. But let's kind of go over.
Go ahead. Sorry about that.
You good. No, let's go over this real quick. So Bailey, Io Sky, Dakota Kai, Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Alexa Bliss in a 6-woman tag. Then Liv Morgan versus Shayna Baszler, SmackDown Women's title. Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns, possibly Karrion Kross for the WWE Undisputed title. Bobby Lashley versus Kevin Owens for the U.S. title. Shut the fuck up. Seth Rollins versus Riddle. Almost versus Veer Mahan. Io Sky and Dakota Kai versus Rachel Rodriguez, Aaliyah for the women's tag team titles. So they're going to be in 2 matches. No, we'll see. We'll see. And then Edge versus Damian Priest. So what you think?
The Bailey group is going over. Liv is going over. Reigns is going over. Bobby Lashley's going over. Seth Rollins is going over. I think that's probably going to be the sleeper match of the night. Veer Mahan over Omos, and I see Dakota Kai. Wait, hold up.
So everybody, right, real quick. I told everybody this is not the official card. This is the card that we may see. So that's why I said that this is a preview. So I didn't say that this was the actual card. This is just what I've seen on Twitter, which may happen. And once again, card is subject to change. So when this happened, this actually happened before Friday. So yes. So you might as well put Gunther and Sheamus just to make yourself feel better. If you want to put it down here, yes, and just say, yes, I did put it on the... Anyway, okay. All right, let's move on. All right, so let's go to...
Damian Priest over Edge.
Damian Priest?
Yeah, it's gonna... Real quick, I'm sorry, I know you were moving on real quick. Women's tag team title, it's going to be... yeah. That one, it is what it is with that one. I see Damian Priest going over Edge. I see, even though that Edge is doing his comeback and they're fighting whatever, Damian Priest is going to... Edge is going to be the guy to help him get him over, basically. So, anyway.
The thing is, Derek, like, I don't know what you mean Triple H is not that dumb. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Derek? We mean there's a lot of grudge. Well, duh. I mean, like, there was some matches that was supposed to happen at SummerSlam, but didn't happen. So now, remind you, some of these matches may go on a pre-show too. So keep that in mind as well.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. So,
and it's gonna be early in the day, isn't it?
Yes, 12 o'clock if I'm not mistaken on Saturday. Yeah. Bella from YouTube, she said that Priest and Edge is on the match on Raw tomorrow, I believe. Yes, that is correct. Now, as far as them having a match at the pay-per-view is still left undetermined. But I guess they're going to announce it, I guess. I don't know. But yes, they are supposed to have a match tomorrow. So let's go on to. Let's see. Hold on, because I think that's. I'm just making sure I'm not missing anything else. No. Okay. So what we'll do. No, we don't need to take a commercial because this actually is not going to last that long anyway. So let's talk about AEW as a whole, real quick. So AEW has been on a roll for the past 3 weeks. Ever since this whole thing with Vince McMahon retiring, Tony Khan has been doing very, very well. However, I always tell people do not trust the dirt sheets because the dirt sheets don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Apparently. Okay. Sometimes they might be right. Sometimes they're not right. That's why you always have to take it take a grain of salt with it. You know what I'm saying? When you hearing certain news when it comes from Dave Meltzer or Wrestling Inc. or whatever, if you're not actually inside the actual show or if you're not part creative, it's basically speculation. So that brings me to my point with this whole thing with CM Punk, I guess, going off script this past Wednesday.
And it wasn't even really that hyped up over why he was pissed off why he did that.
I mean,
there was no reason for him to do that.
It wasn't, but I look at this as a potential storyline. That's why I look at it as. I don't know why everybody getting in their feelings about, CM Punk disrespected Heyman Page. CM Punk went off script. Motherfuckers go off script all the time, and yet y'all don't have a problem with that shit. Like, I don't understand. And then plus, CM Punk put it on his Instagram that he is celebrating a 1-year anniversary of being with AEW yesterday. But yeah, this whole thing with Heyman Page versus CM Punk, I guess what CM Punk is trying to do from a storyline perspective, that I guess he has unfinished business with Heyman Page and he wanted to call him out there. Now, there were reports saying that Heyman Page was backstage. There was reports saying that he wasn't at the arena. I don't know what the fuck. So, but Mr. CM Punk actually has some choice words for Jon Moxley. Do you want to talk about that, Mr. Ant?
Yeah. It's the promo that he had, the promos that they had together. I don't know. I was like, okay, let me just watch to see what's so interesting about this. And they pretty much don't give a shit about the titles as they're throwing them around like they're fucking toys. And he's like, I don't care about this. Throws it. He just cares about beating your ass, type shit. I was like, man, you guys are throwing these belts. They have meaning, and you're just throwing them away like they don't mean anything. You're losing the prestige of that title. And what did he say? What does CM Punk say to him? He's like, I don't want to hit you because I don't want to
make you bleed again. Yeah, like I don't want you bleeding all over me or some shit. He said. I mean, the shit was hilarious. He also went so far to say that Jon Moxley won't be the first John that he beats in Chicago. He also called. He said that. Let me see and make sure I got this right. He said that Jon Moxley. Yeah, he said that he's a second-rate Eddie Kingston. He said he's not even a. Wait a minute.
No, he said I've shared a locker room with 2 Kingstons. I've wrestled 3 Eddies, and you're the third worst. He said
that was so disrespectful.
He said you'll be the second John I've beaten in Chicago. And when I heard that, I was like, okay, he did his statistics. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that shit was like hilarious. But do you think that John Moxley is somewhat overrated?
Very. He has that
Mm,
Shield. He has the Shield name with his two others. That even that's what CM Punk also said, that he was the third most successful guy in the group.
mm-hmm.
Pretty much talking about Seth Rollins and and Roman Reigns. Roman being one, Seth Rollins being two, and him being the third.
Mm,
Yeah, I don't know. Them two are still with WWE. He's with AEW. He left because of whatever he had going on there. He just knew he wasn't going to get over anymore. He goes to AEW, does his wild thing.
I hate that. I hate that theme. That theme is just, I hate it. I just hate it. It doesn't even fit him at all. I think his old theme, I loved it. It was cool. It fit him. But this wild thing shit, it makes him look very, very soft. I'm sorry. So on Dynamite, not only John Moxley and CM Punk had a confrontation, on the first segment, but then at 8 o'clock they had another issue. I think John Moxley attacked. It was a wrestler that was coming out or whatever. Guys, help me out or whatever. He attacked him, went to the ring, called out CM Punk. So now they're fighting again. So then they announced this for next week. Tony Ease, okay. He got blindsided. So this is for next week. What are you thinking, Ant?
That it's a match that should happen on a pay-per-view and not on TV, cable television.
So do you think that this is going to be an actual pinfall or decision with this? I'm not looking at a decision.
I mean,
I know it's hard.
Yeah, that's
I get it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll just watch it just to see what happens, but they should have saved that for a pay-per-view or something.
Yeah. Unless they got a plan, a storyline plan. I just don't understand why are they having this week and it's supposed to be happening here, but whatever. So according to the locker room, this is what's going on. There's a civil war that's going on in the locker room of AEW. That's funny to me. Like I said, I'm not going to speculate. I just know that everybody and their mama is bipolar as shit. As a matter of fact, everybody's getting so upset with CM Punk for some apparent reason.
Apparently, he was going to quit. For what?
I guess. I mean, once again, it's speculated. How in the fuck this man is supposed to quit, and yet he just put out a picture yesterday about him celebrating his 1 year anniversary with the company. I don't get it. But I'm about to upload a video for you guys, and we're gonna talk about this real quick. I want to kind of get into the psyche of the fans out there. If I can, let me see. Hold on 1 second. Kid, while I'm doing this, just talk about AEW if you want to.
Well, I was actually in the middle of watching. Oh shit! I was actually in the middle of watching. Was it Rampage? And what was it? I just mostly just had it on for background noise, but
okay.
Yeah, I didn't get to finish watching it. The one highlight of it was Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, whatever you want to call him.
Oh,
he came out and he wanted to have a match with Cesaro, Claudio. Mm-hmm. And he said, I've been in this business for 30 plus years, and this has been one of my dreams to have a match and all this. Yeah.
Why is Goldust still there?
because
why is he there and trying to get past Glory? Ain't he like almost 52, 53, 54, 55, 56? Something like that?
Something like that. Let me see.
Because, like, he's... oh my goodness. Like,
53.
He's 53. Okay. So, I guess my question to everybody, anybody can answer this. What are they doing with Ring of Honor?
Nothing.
Like, so do you think that this is a waste of time? Because, like, honestly, like, I'm no disrespect, but Ring of Honor should have stayed dead. And it should have never been brought back to life, because obviously Tony Khan is using the belts to put belts on folks that should have got belts like maybe 20 years ago, and trying to, give them a feel-good moment. Because, like, right now...
That's pretty much what it is, because you think about it this way, that the company is out of business. Mm-hmm. Tony Khan brings it back and gives the belt to Claudio, and he's a previous WWE guy that's been working his ass off to try and get a belt. Mm-hmm. And he finally gets a belt for a company that was resurrected. I mean, what does that say about you?
Right. And then Bella said that she says she's more pissed at Punk for all the rooting at the whole thing with Colt Cabana. It's like, it's been years, get over it. Other than that, it's going to turn into a work. So the whole thing with Colt Cabana, once again, this is speculation. If the wrestlers didn't say anything, then I will not go based on the dirt sheets. The dirt sheets have their own agenda, and depending on like who they're getting paid by, they're going to say some shit and say, oh, AEW's having all these problems, whatever, and they're not having no problems at all.
Yeah.
Now, as far as like booking issues, or like trying to figure out like what storyline they're going to go with, whatever. I mean, all of this shit is speculation. If they didn't say anything from their official sites, then I would just take that. Be careful with that. Be careful with your wording, because like, you don't want to be a podcast and you're reporting false information. That's one of the reasons why wrestlers don't like us now, because like, we take our opinions and we take speculation, and then we say that this is actually newsworthy. So, but as far as Colt Cabana and CM Punk, I don't know if they're still beefing. Don't know. Really don't. Jaquez said that Heyman's promo was never that bad for Punk to be in his feelings and threaten to leave the company. Okay, so did Punk say that he was leaving the company, or did you find this on a source, or did you find this on a dirt sheet? Because if you found this on a dirt sheet, then that's irrelevant, honestly, because you can't say that he left the company and he just uploaded something from his 1-year anniversary. And then I just want to know this. Take a look. So my question to you is, and Kid had to step away for a little bit. He had to go to the restroom or whatever. When he comes back, I'll bring him on. So my question to fans out there, are you fucking stupid? Are you dumb? Are you dumb or nah? Like, why are you burning up shirts based on speculations? That's all I want to know. I was like, listen, I paid $25 for a CM Punk shirt. Why would I want to burn it up? That's like me burn up a Cody Rhodes shirt because he left the company. I still got the motherfucker. I paid too much money for that shit. I paid like $25 for that shirt. You think I'm gonna burn that fucking shirt up? No. And then some of y'all motherfuckers are stupid. Stupid as hell. You don't have no reason to burn that goddamn shirt. For what? Because of what you seen on the dirt sheets? I see a lot of shit on the dirt sheets, and I still got some of my shit, like The Rock. Rock talk about he transcended fucking race and shit. Transcended what? I'm still struggling. I'm black. But you don't see me going there talking about, oh, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to burn my Team Bring It shirt on. I'm going to burn that bitch down. What? Y'all don't have no reason to burn any type of shirts. What y'all should do is burn your goddamn bathroom, because half y'all motherfuckers don't even take showers. If we really want to keep this shit real. And then a lot of these fans out here, you know, y'all was crying last year saying that CM Punk is back and he about to save professional wrestling. And now in 2020, 22, hold on. August 20th, 2022, y'all burning fucking shirts. That's what we do? But once again, I said that y'all motherfuckers bipolar. I mean, a year makes a hell of a difference. I mean, seriously, I'm sorry, but I was just sitting here and I was just giving people my you know, my thought process about this whole burning shirts and shit. Last year, y'all, they were crying that he came back, and now this year they're crucifying him.
I told you this shit was gonna happen.
Yeah,
you're
right.
It shit always happens. They like, you know, they're happy to see him, and then he's there, does nothing, not moving needles, coming up with more merch, making more money,
and then they're gonna burn that shirt,
having mediocre matches.
I mean, so what y'all gonna do? Burn ice cream bars too?
Don't give me any ideas.
Okay, all right. But yeah, Antoine said that he said that they want their 15 minutes of fame. I don't know how, because it's like that's basically a dumb fucking moment. James said that someone is about to look real stupid in a minute. Yes, they are, because what's going to end up happening is all this shit was due to a storyline. And I swear, I'm going to come back and I'm tell people that I said you are a dumb motherfucker burning a $25 shirt that I was trying to get last year at the concession stand. Couldn't get it. And then I look at it and I'm just like, oh my God, I wanted that shirt. And you burn it because based on a dirt sheet. Anyway.
What were they burning the shirt for? Just because? You said because of a storyline? You might as well just go ahead and take $25 and just go ahead and burn that.
So, Cruz said this. He said, bro, I used to believe lowly about Star Wars fans and TBH, even soccer fans too. Oh, to be honest, okay. I didn't even know what the fuck that was. But after being in the IWC for 10 years, wrestling fans are the dumbest. Yes, they are. And I hate to say it too. I hate to be part of that. Yeah, I hate to be part of that bubble. It's like you're burning shirts for what? You Oh, because I seen this on such and such site. So I'm mad at CM Punk. I'm mad, and I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to overdose. I'm going to burn my shirts because I feel vindicated because I'm based on how I feel. Fuck.
Hey, you want to burn shirts? By all means, go right ahead.
You know what? Listen. You want to burn some shirts? I got this, y'all. You know this Oh, no, I can't. No, this is my Batman shit. This is my collection. If you want to burn something, I got junk mail that y'all can like probably burn. Cause like, I really don't need this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need this. So y'all can burn it if y'all want to. I mean, I don't care.
Let's just say WWE is selling.
You said what?
Said WWE is selling Johnny Depp.
Oh, Bella said, "Nah, I'm too cheap. I wouldn't do that
I wouldn't even do that.
if I owned it." And then Cruz said, "No showers," laughing his ass off. James said, "Now watch, he ends up staying, and we hear different reports. Everything is fine." And then Jaquez said that they burned Daniel Bryan's shirt when he left too. LOL. Fans are fickle. And then James said, "Wait, they did?" And then Antonio said, after crying for years of him coming back. And then Juan said, bunch of dumbasses, shaking his head. We would never did this shit back in the day. Well, I never did anyway.
It's like when Hogan turned heel, for the first time in his career, and how many people got so pissed off at that, how
Right.
real it felt to them, and throwing all the trash in the ring. That's something to be upset about.
Right.
Back in the day, because it was a big shock. Nobody knew what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
But people want to go burn CM Punk shirts.
Right. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Some people that wants to get attention. Okay. So, Antoine said that they need to burn some Magna shirts. Most definitely. They do. Let's see. Jaquez said that now, Chris, if they overdose, that's not being straight edge. No. Honestly, I don't give a shit. And then the fuck? Hold on, y'all. Okay. So anyway, Juan said exactly, Kid USA. Exactly. Okay. So I think that's all we really have for today. I just, like I said, this number. So Kenny Omega came back, and I hate to say this, it was great to see Kenny Omega back. He is not at 100%. I hope that, you guys are not fooled by this. This man is still injured. This man, I don't know what the fuck is going on, yo.
Time to hang it up.
Huh?
Time for him to hang it up.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
It's just hard for me to see him like this.
It's bad though, because he spent majority of his career in New Japan Pro Wrestling, and made a name for himself all the way out there. To do this for almost 3 years, and gets injured. He's out. His body is. He said, "Don't speak like that about the God of Wrestling." Well, you're God of Wrestling. Look at him. Look at him.
I mean,
your God of Wrestling is hurt.
Yeah, it's like he's
done. He's just too busy playing with the video game.
I mean, that's basically it. What do you think his thought process is? Now, Willis talk about that Omega is playing everybody, but I just don't.
I mean, maybe he is. Maybe he's playing an angle of, he wants to show everybody that he's still, quote unquote injured, but he's gonna take off the strap and just no, I'm perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with me.
So you think he's actually doing this shit on purpose, storyline wise?
If he's on TV doing that, it's a possibility, because he's been gone for quite a while.
Yeah, it's for 9 months.
Yeah, it's not like Becky Lynch, where she legitimate hurt her shoulder, or elbow or whatever she hurt, and she came out the next night wearing it. That's something different. He's coming out here months later wearing this shit, and it's a possibility. Maybe he's doing it as a work. He's just showing everybody that oh yeah, I'm still injured, and I'm gonna come back 100%, but he's already 100%.
Well, according to Jaquez, because yes, he did do a promo later that night on Dynamite saying that he's going to get better. He's not at 100%. So my whole thing is okay, so there's a mix of ring rust. Yes, I agree. ring rust, and then on top of that, he's still fighting his injuries, but he said that he's getting better. He's going to get better. And then Bella said, apparently everybody's injured right now. Yeah, because like CM Punk is still injured. He was limping a little bit.
Man, his toe or foot or whatever he hurt.
His shattered foot or some type of shit.
Well, he seemed to be walking around perfectly fine with that shattered foot.
Exactly. So yeah, y'all. That's all we have for this week. Did you have anything else that you want to add?
We got what, 2 weeks until Clash at the Castle? So they got some major promotion and hype for this because they better do something. Because even just the Clash at the Castle, they're just starting to run out of names.
Yeah, they really are. Like I don't know. I mean, I'm glad that they're turning the corner, you know, with the edgier and more aggressive storylines and the promos, but it's like I need a little bit more, I guess.
That's like instead that should have been, you know, a regular, you know, Sunday pay-per-view or Saturday pay-per-view that's just, you know, just like not one of the big names. You know, they should have done SummerSlam, you know, overseas. You know, they've been hyping it up saying it's been like what, 30 some years since they've had a WWE event, pay-per-view, whatever. The last one was SummerSlam in '92.
And then Chris Steinleiner, she's tore her other ACL, so she's out for a year. Thank you, appreciate it. So yes, we will be having that interview, me and T.O., if I can find him. We'll be having that interview with Cobra Singh. He recently debuted at AEW Dark. So we were supposed to have a interview with him today, but his schedule got out of whack. So we'll do that Tuesday night. I will find out what time. But yeah, as far as my final thought goes, it's going to be crazy in AEW. We're going to really figure out like what's really going on behind closed doors. We're going to see if MJF is going to come back. Yeah, there's a lot of shit that's going on that's going to pop off. So I'm happy. I can't wait. What about you, kid?
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. If he does show up, I can't wait to, you know, hear his promo and see what he's going to say. You know, I think that'll definitely be a ratings push for them because I really think AEW needs him. You know, because if you think about it, you look back at his promo that he had a couple weeks ago. You know, that
cool.
MJF
didn't have a promo.
No, the one he was talking about Tony Khan. He's like, fire me, all that shit that he was doing. How long ago was that?
That was 2 months ago.
Oh God. Okay, damn.
I was like last week. I mean, he's been gone for a minute.
Damn, that was that long ago? Shit, it made it feel like it was only just a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
Well, then he needs to hurry his ass up and get back then.
And then Jaquez said, my final thought, Chris and Kid USA is awesome.
Appreciate it.
Thanks. But yeah. Anything else you want to talk about?
Not really.
Oh, shout out to my friends from Jobber Tears podcast. They held a indie show called Jobber Slam 2. It was a really good show. From what I was looking at, I was supposed to attend. I was supposed to attend last year and this year. But because of my money issues, I couldn't attend the show. But hopefully, I will be making an appearance in New York to finally actually come there and meet the team, the rest of the team.
Got to get you to come down to North Carolina, man, for that WrestleCade convention, man.
I've been to North Carolina, I think back in like 2014. I do need to make a round back to Charlotte. So, yes. Yeah,
it's always going to be right after Thanksgiving on Black Friday weekend. Because I already got the 3-day pass and I'll be there for the 3 days.
So, yeah, I will, as soon as my money situation gets better. I'm really targeting next year because this is my 40th birthday next year. So my whole thing is to travel, meet everybody, different podcasts, do more collaborations, and hopefully get a booth and talk to people live. So,
Yeah, that'll be cool.
But yeah, so everybody, later on today, we're going to be doing a Twitter space. It'll probably be about 7 o'clock or something like that. I'll let you guys know on my page. But until that time, everybody, we'll see you guys Tuesday. I'm your host, Mr. Team Bring It.
Kid USA.
And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.